Three countries, Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger, had announced their departure from ECOWAS late last month. They accused the bloc of imposing inhuman sanctions on them following the military takeovers in their countries. The trio recently formed the new Sahel Security Alliance and have turned to Russia for support in their ongoing fight against terror groups. They faulted ECOWAS for allegedly turning their backs on them and not helping them fight insurgents. The regional bloc imposed sanctions on the three countries following military coups that deposed their democratically elected governments. ECOWAS has over the years taken a tough stance against military takeovers in the region. The unfolding diplomatic mission, however, raises key questions about the regional bloc's future. How will these efforts play out, and what consequences will they have on Nigeria and the West African region?
It's a diplomatic loss. West Africa needs cohesion. West Africa needs influence for the collective good of the region. When we have a situation where some nations are pulling out, then of course it does a disservice to the vision and the mission of the founding fathers of the regional body. So the only weapon available to other West African nations now, since they've not been able to deter them by the threats of invasion, is dialogue and diplomacy. And it seems a mature, elevated, graceful move to make.
Nigeria, which is allegedly struggling to contain an armed insurgency in parts of the country and economic pressures, is particularly vulnerable to these developments. Experts say the security and economic ties within the ECOWAS region have implications for Nigeria. ECOWAS remains keen to protect democracy in the region, but the latest developments clearly show that the road ahead will be much more difficult for the regional bloc to successfully navigate. Details of the delegation's diplomatic mission are yet to be made public, but many will be hoping that the emissaries will make positive steps in resolving the emerging differences within the regional bloc, allowing ECOWAS to remain relevant in this fast-changing world. Kelechi Amekalam, CGTN Abuja, Nigeria.